on that bad boy.
All right. Recording has been started.
Okay. So, last week, I was evil in Ohio. But what were you all doing?
Doing jobs.
True. What kind of job?
Well, Garvold originally in the morning was like, "Hey, can I like join you guys, please?" And we're like, "Well, we're worried you don't have the guts for it."
Sorry, you actually need 5 years of experience.
Yeah, the entry level job. So we decide to, since we have some time to kill before the friends of Fern arrive, that Fern had talked or sent a message to a couple of days ago now, I think, right?
Fern sent a message about a week ago.
Or a week, sorry.
A little more than a week ago now, but...
Okay. But basically we're waiting for that to get done, so we're like, hey, time to do some jobs. And we decided to take up one to exterminate some creatures at a condemned house for... Who was it?
The city safety inspector, who was a man named Harrison Ford, but his name is really not all that relevant.
Yeah. We found a bunch of dire raccoons, so that was cool.
It was super cool.
Yeah. We got to see Garvold at least hit one of them once. At least. Perhaps even twice.
Perhaps even twice around.
There was a whole Victor and Fern conversation that was very intense.
There sure was. They had a little chat.
Yeah. It was spicy. Fern is becoming unfriendly.
Becoming?
Is unfriendly.
Yeah, I will note, Fern's been unfriendly since we found Crace dead outside.
Yeah.
All right. The party currently, some of you are in your rooms. Some of you are wherever you'd like to be. It's pretty late in the evening now. You had seen a second job for another sort of extermination project. That's a little journey out of town, about half a day. So I believe you decided to not tackle that at least until tomorrow, but I don't remember if you decided to tackle that tomorrow or if you just were like, we'll get there when we get there.
I think when we got back pretty late, we were like, yeah, let's wait on tomorrow.
Okay. So that's the plan there. The reason I'm clarifying this is because of all of you, a bunch of you are staying in an inn, and Garvold has an apartment. So, like, in terms of coordinating jobs, you do have to do a little bit of work to make sure everybody gets there.
Yeah.
That being said,
Victor doesn't mind if there's a little bit of a delay for Garvold this one time, because she wants to do some research on cockatrices, actually.
So, it's currently the evening. We can skip ahead till tomorrow morning. If you guys don't have anything else you'd like to do on this evening, or if there are any specific things people would like to get done, that is also fine. Just let me know.
Yeah, I think Matt was BRB like before the Victor Fern conversation happened, and then session ended after that. So
yeah,
I don't know if
I got the majority of it.
Garvold would have probably traveled back to the inn with the rest of the party and would have been able to make arrangements for the next day if we would like to retcon that.
Oh yeah, Garvold would be happy with that, but he'd also like, if you don't want me there, I'm fine. I'll do whatever makes you happy. Please.
Oh, buddy.
But yes.
They said it's okay if Garvold shows up. Everybody agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm,
You're
mhm.
not gonna exclude him.
No.
Okay, good.
The little man.
Victor is still a little, like, squint emoji, but
Yeah.
Oh, cool, because I'm not in my room most of the night. That's good.
All right. Garbled plans secured. Anything anybody else wants to do the evening of the 27th?
I mean, tell stories at the inn.
To tell stories. Did I already have him do the roll for that
I don't think so. I did it for like the day before, I think.
the previous night? Okay, make
Yeah.
a performance check.
Okay. And just assume he's doing that every night. You gotta make
Fair
some
enough.
cash. Not that he exactly needs it, but like, you know. That would be... Oh god. 12 plus 16, that's a 28, I think?
That
Yeah,
is
28.
28. Okay. I check my chart
Oh, Jesus.
just to
got a
see how much I
chart.
roll for you.
Oh, okay.
You get 5 GP
Woohoo!
over
Slowly
your evening
creeping
of
up.
performing.
Nice.
Anything else bitches are up to?
thinking and scheming, but also sleeping.
Thinking, scheming, and sleeping? All right.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
being the
I-
case.
I
Mhm.
think Fern, post Victor conversation, has a little cry about Grace for the first time, and then
Aw.
fucking conks out sleeping.
Aww. Yeah. Zonk. Enter the zonk zone.
Gotta enter the zonk zone.
Yeah.
Zonk the fuck out.
Snuggle with Adder after day.
Nice.
Snooze.
Niz. Garbled, you can do your usual evening routine if necessary, although you do have someone to cover your shift.
I think since Garvold isn't leaving yet, he'll probably he'll probably go out
Okay.
for tonight. But yeah,
All right. I will keep that in mind. You have a fairly standard evening. Nothing too interesting going on.
just a nice patrol.
Spicy little
Sometimes.
patrol. You know, maybe somebody sees you. Maybe somebody doesn't. Who's to say? And then, all right. Morning of the 28th. Victor wanted to do some research.
Yes.
All right, lay it on me.
Well, primarily for now. I don't think she knows much about combating cockatrices.
Okay.
I'm
This
just
is-
gonna call that one.
That's very fair. She could make for me, if she's, heading to like
Mhm.
the library or something
Yeah.
to
Or, like,
take
yeah.
a look see. She could make a knowledge nature or a knowledge arcana, probably.
Nature. They're both
Nature.
the same, but
But the
14.
energy is nature. 14. Okay. So the first thing you learn about a cockatrice is that they're apparently ugly as sin. You see an
Mhm.
illustration, and it's just this nasty skeletal, maybe a rooster. The description says it looks like a rooster. You don't think that looks like a rooster, with bat wings. That is just repulsive to look at. The next thing you know is that in fighting these things, you tend to end up with a little bit of petrification if you're not careful. And while a little bit of petrification is probably not going to cause too much damage and you're going to recover from it pretty quick, if you get too much, you will turn into stone. And sometimes people recover from that on their own, and sometimes people don't. And it's sort of unclear why or how that happens. But the risk you glean is if they bite you, you're gonna be at risk of petrification. And you know that the sort of partial petrification can be helped with certain kinds of restoration magic. I don't think it's anything that you have access to currently.
No.
But Fern probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the sort that clerics tend to have available to them. And yeah, that's what you get on a cockatrice.
And then I'm not gonna stop to like read or anything, but I want to just see if there are any titles that match my other query.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception to see if you're looking in the right area.
26.
26. All right. There's no titles that have like the name in specific that jump out at you. But you grab one book that is sort of appears to be mostly just sort of general overview history of the Kesslin provinces.
Mhm.
That flicking through the table of contents has a chapter dedicated to what you're looking for, which is interesting in and of itself because most other chapters are about much larger things like a full region. So okay, that's an option. And there's also one you just happen to grab that's sort of a history of the current pantheon that has again in the table of contents the name that you're looking for mentioned, and you don't know what it is if you're not reading, but it's interesting that it's there. A librarian probably has to direct you to it, but you do have that as well.
Are they willing to put these on hold for me for a day or two?
They can absolutely do that, yes.
Excellent.
Okay. Anybody else got early morning activities? Or shall we?
I'm debating on it. Well, I would like to restock on some of my embroidery thread. And I'm running low on a couple colors I need. I gotta have every single color, and I'm running low on some, you know?
Yeah, you can easily go to a shop. I believe you have been to the shop in Camlin before. Maybe you were in the shop in Osirian. I don't quite remember.
I think I've been to both.
Well, you've been here before. They don't, greet you as sort of a treasured, valued customer. You're not sure that they recognize you at the moment, but you're greeted warmly, and you're able to gather and restock with some colors that you were running low on, and some other ones that sort of call to you. And if you knock off a couple gold for that, then we can say you have fully restocked.
Alrighty.
All right. Everybody else?
I don't particularly have anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Maybe Matchbox time if he's available.
Matchbox. Are you just seeing if he'll show up?
Yeah.
Can
If we want a
make
little tasty snack.
a. I will roll, and you will tell me odds or evens.
We'll go odds this time.
All right, that's a 7.
Yeah.
Boy.
My boy. Give him snacky.
Boy receives snacky.
And so many smooch.
If any of you happen to knock on Danela's door this morning, you get no response, and so you assume she must still be unavailable.
Oh, she's okay.
Yeah.
One can only hope. But you guys are able to meet Garvold wherever you decide to meet Garvold. I assume Garvold's coming to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Your new buddy Garvold shows up.
Garvold was fully keeping track of just like, okay, if that person's going here, that person's going here. This is the perfect time to make my appearance.
God. I love him.
What
They're
a guy.
great.
It's just like, what is the It's just like, when is the time? And yeah, Garvold seems fully prepared for the day. It's just...
You guys have directions to, I believe last week I said the cockatrice job was about half a day south, but if that direction is wrong, feel free to correct me.
No, that sounds right.
It's correct enough for now.
All right. For now, as if it's going to be less correct later.
We have video evidence, but fuck the evidence. It's fine.
It's fine.
Bye, Nocturne.
You're just EBDB.
My boyfriend.
No.
Mine beloved.
Maybe computer go bad.
Miserable.
Yowling.
I will wait a minute to see if he says anything.
In which case, I'm going to step out for a second because it's freezing and I need to take some medication.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I had to put on a robe because I was fucking cold.
We are all shaking hands, boys. It's fucking cold.
Why are we so north?
The northernness of it all.
I so desperately wish it was cold here, but unfortunately it is not.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we're in like...
Come to Canberra, it's been chilly.
I mean,
Hi.
I don't think it's...
Boyfriend?
Hello.
Captain Jack quit our Discord by
Oh
stepping
no!
on our
I love
Revoked.
him.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. That's just why we disappeared for a sec. Please carry on.
Okay. Alrighty. Here's the thing. You guys have approximately 6 hours of road time. And for most of you, you're used to traveling 6+ hours with these people. Garvold is a new factor in this equation.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, normally it's just, 6 hours on the road, party's chilling. Now it is 6 hours on the road with Garvold. So, it's up to you guys how that goes.
Yeah, so obviously Garvold has a boombox and is standing at the back of the party.
God, Sid is telling stories for y'all again to pass the time.
Victor's probably driving.
Nice.
Wait, we have a car? Or...
Yes, you have a car.
There's cars here, don't
cart.
you know?
Okay, cart. Sorry. Sometimes I forget you can drive a cart.
You have a bus, actually.
Yeah, the mystery machine.
You have the mystery machine.
Nice.
The mystery machine being, of course, your cart. You guys can easily live your best life. Listen to Soot telling his stories. If there's any chit-chatting to do, does Victor share her cockatrice information with the group?
Yeah, she totally did that, at the inn.
Okay, cool.
Absorbing information.
So you guys are all aware that these things can petrify you, and if you get petrified too hard, you turn to stone. Yeah?
Could we, before we leave, check and see if there's any, potion makers that would have, a potion that might unpetrify somebody? Just out of curiosity and how much it would cost.
A potion of stone to flesh. Let me look up potion
Oh god.
pricing rules. Because this is a 6th level spell.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that might be out of our price range.
Yeah, it probably is. I just want to double check. In fact, you cannot get a potion that replicates this effect.
How about a potion of restoration?
A potion of lesser restoration will run you
yeah, because that's more what I mean.
300 GP.
300
GP?
Yeah, 300 GP. Because it is a 2nd level cleric spell, right? Yep. So if you're interested in acquiring one, you know that is about the price you're looking at.
Should we grab one, or should we,
It might be good just in case Fern gets hit with something, and we can get Fern functional enough to help other people.
Well, we have much in our party funds. Let's see. Bag of Holding has 704 gold in there. We could take out of that.
Sure.
Okay. We'll grab one potion.
Alright.
Minor restoration, right?
Oh, lesser restoration.
Or lesser, sorry.
Potion of lesser restoration. Yeah, easily done. I won't make you roleplay acquiring a potion. You guys can find someone who will sell one to you. And without much hassle, you guys are able to get on the road. And half the day passes in relative, not peace and quiet, but relative chill. And when you get out to where you've been directed, it's to sort of a little shepherd's cabin. The job listing says that there's been a problem with someone's flock getting... Well, you sort of see what they mean when you arrive at this little hut and outside art. You're like, oh, little lamb statues. And then you're like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Probably not little lamb statues. Oh,
Mm.
it's a little sad to look at, not gonna lie. But the shepherd tells you that there is not there haven't been many issues with all of their flock, just when they are sort of grazing at sort of the southernmost end of where they tend to go. Normally they go and they find, well, Mary did have a little lamb. That's so true, Matt. They've got two of the little statues outside, and like as they're sort of walking out and sort of pointing you out into the fields, like you see sort of scattered around like outside their house, like 3 or 4 other statues, and they're like, what else am I gonna do with them? But they think
They might fetch an interesting price.
is that Victor?
Yeah.
That sounded like Talia.
Does Victor talk like that?
No.
Sorry. I was like, Talia.
Talia's here. Yay.
They
When
might
did
fetch
Talia get here?
They might fetch a nice price.
Are you talking about the statues? Sorry, my brain. Oh god. So, like, blinks about it for a minute. And then considers it.
You know,
I'm saying this to the shepherd.
I guess you're not wrong about that. Yeah. Do I say, like... Do I sell them as, like, a sheep statue or, like, a petrified sheep?
No, I'd say petrified sheep, cockatrice. That'll at least get you some collectors.
That's true.
Huh.
Everybody likes something a little bit exotic, and that's definitely exotic.
I mean, they're just sheep.
Bill, cockatrice, that's pretty interesting.
It's somebody
Yeah.
something.
Okay, sure. Well, thank you for the suggestion. I would love to have no more of these. Even if I manage to start selling some.
You got it.
Okay. Cool.
Matt, you have missed some of Victor's, like, all-time autism moments.
Victor will just suggest things. NPCs will say things, and Victor will be like, you could do prostitution, or in this case, you could sell your petrified sheep.
Listen, make a business. Make a small business out of your petrified lamb.
Lawn ornaments.
Listen, Victor did not actually say do prostitution. Victor said that they said to name a more established profession.
That banditry.
And Victor said and Victor said prostitution.
Victor then went on to imply that prostitution would be a better option for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Anyway.
I need to understand that happened in like early days. That like happened after we left the place we discovered the murder, which was our first adventure together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was at the very beginning of your guys' second adventure.
So that was a Victor character-defining moment.
Prostitution. Anyway.
Prostitution.
So we're able to get sort of directions to where these sheep graze that causes problems.
Yeah, you're able to get directions to, like, most of the sheep end up getting fucked up over there in those fields. I don't stick around those fields because I'm not trying to end up like the sheep.
Understandable.
But you guys are able to head over that way, and if you want to search for signs and symptoms of cockatrice infestation, you can make perception or survival checks, I will say.
Cool. Let's see. I don't think I'm good at either, but I'll try.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Which one am I better at? Survival? Let me see. No, I'm not better at survival. Well, I'll see. There's always a chance I roll a 20. No, that's just a 5 survival.
I think Garvold is too focused on like restraining himself from like jumping into whatever tree line there is. Like he's just like focused on like don't do weird thing that will give you away.
Be normal.
Fucking normal. Or else.
So much.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. All right, cool. So yeah, Garvold, you are don't be suspiciousing so hard you kind of forgot what else you were supposed to be here for. You're not suspicious at all. You're doing so well. Soot, one of the voices is singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb," and you're like, that's in poor taste, and it continues singing it louder.
He just sighs.
Oh, Joe-O. That might be the end of Joe-O time for the night. I know she had to leave whenever Cass.
Yeah.
Elle.
Come on, Nancy. You're the one.
Now we're gonna play the game of, do I give you guys Adder for this fight, or do I play Aya?
I mean, that's up to
probably
you.
Play... yeah.
I should probably play Aya.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I can play Aya correctly, whereas Adder is very simple. Okay, Aya has 51 HP. I can't fuck it up that bad.
There's always a chance, but I don't think that'll happen. It's okay.
All right, I believe in the dream.
I do too. You got this.
So back to things. Aya is going to be super helpful in finding these things, but yeah. So Fern, Victor, and Aya are all able to, as you are searching, find evidence of what are definitely not sheep tracks. So yeah, probably. And they are leading away from the fields and more towards the river, and where there are some trees sort of gathered in. Oh, good. This is a BRB briefly, not a BRB all the way. We are winning. I don't have to play the monk. Maybe. But all right. You guys, I will just say, you guys are able to find yourselves. I have to drag everybody onto the thing, don't I? Instead of just pinging when you guys aren't on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are going to be on the right side of the river. If I dragged you onto the river map, I did. Okay. And you guys are going to be, yeah, that's a good spot. Everybody hang out by Fern. All the gray circles are stone.
That's what I figured.
The one right next to Victor, they all shouldn't be the same size. They're all sort of varying sizes. The one next to Victor is a sort of cluster of squirrels.
Oh no.
But hey, there's a little thought in the back of your brain, Victor, that's like, hey, cluster of squirrels finely sculpted and or petrified by cockatrices. Could sell them.
Yeah. I think Victor, like one part of Victor has that thought. The other part of Victor goes, if the petrification is from bats, how do they eat?
Yeah, that was literally what I was thinking 2 seconds ago.
What if they're herbivores?
Oh,
Hmm.
you know?
What if they like rocks?
Wouldn't they
That too.
petrify plants though too?
I don't know. Might be.
Anybody can make a knowledge nature check to get the actual
would-
answer to this.
I would love to make a knowledge nature check.
Hey, I rolled
Excellent.
pretty good for that one. I don't think I have anything for knowledge nature though. Oh, I have plus
I am
3s,
fully
I think.
nowhere near my computer, so I'm not going to.
Valid.
That's a 12.
Okay. 12,
Let's
19.
stop.
Okay. So, Victor,
hold
making
on.
one too?
Yes. That's going to be a 16.
Okay. So, Fern, what you know for sure is that it doesn't actually petrify plants. It petrifies creatures, not plants. And so they do eat seeds. Because remember, guys, these are chickens. These are just giant evil chickens. Soot and Victor, you guys know Soot because of, stories you've heard, and Victor, you know that they also eat petrified insects. And Soot, you know, actually, that the nutrition value of the petrified insects doesn't disappear entirely when they turn mostly to stone, because it's both the literal wording from the bestiary entry is that petrified insects conveniently double in the creature's gizzard as both gastroliths and nutrition as they grind away.
Right!
So,
for their
it's
gizzards,
good
because they need
fucked
rocks to grind up their food.
good roughage in there.
Fuck
So
yeah.
that is your actual answer. I was so excited you guys started asking about this because I had no reason to tell you otherwise. Seeds and petrified bugs.
Fuck yeah. Soot spouts that stuff like he's read it 1,000 times before. He's pretty hyped about it. Useless knowledge that Soot knows.
God bless.
This is the stuff he looked up after kids were like, what does a cockatrice eat? And he goes,
Info
What
dump
do?
time.
Mm-hmm.
All
Victor
right.
sort of makes a face at the concept of chickens have to eat rocks to digest things.
Kind of fucked up.
Like one of those like I don't think that doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about chickens to dispute it kind of faces.
God.
Like, for me, it's like when dogs have to go chew grass and stuff.
Yeah, because their tummies.
No, I know that chickens do that, but Victor is like, hello?
Yeah.
Victor doesn't think that sounds correct. Yeah. But so you guys see this little family of squirrels. And you guys are welcome to wander and search a little bit for any signs. You do, Victor, you would know also that cockatrices tend to sort of build dens partially underground. So you're probably looking for something partially dug into the earth.
I will inform the party of this.
All right. Make
Great, more
one more
underground
spicy
things.
round of perception checks then, boys.
Great, more underground things. All right. Oh, goody. That's another fucking 5.
I'm feeling worse with
God
this
damn
dice
it.
every time.
Bitches are winning right now.
Don't
I rolled
worry, guys.
so bad
I'm not
twice.
suspicious.
Oh, Victor's got us covered.
Thank God for Victor.
Yeah.
So, what happens? Victor, is that you are looking around. You are sort of scouting out possible places, and you end up stepping up to about here.
Mm-hmm.
And you look just a little bit over to your right, because you're like, this is a little bank of rocks that seems like it could have some den action in there. And you make eye contact with this little fucker.
Oh no.
And you're like,
Found him.
Oh,
I am casting mage armor on myself.
Oh.
and with that, we're gonna do a little spicy initiative roll.
Am I allowed to cast mage armor on myself before?
Yes,
Okay.
I will say mage armor is the
Or
last
not mage
thing.
armor, shield of faith.
Shield of yes, that's fine.
It's same spell, but just for
Same spell but different.
yeah.
that's
Same
not
spell
bad.
but different.
Oh yeah, initiative. I should roll that.
Victor.
I was busy eating a thing.
Could roll that.
Yeah, soot. Fuck yeah. He rolls better now. What is your initiative, boy?
Wait, did I not click the token?
I don't think you did.
I mean, because it didn't give me a message saying I didn't, is the thing. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, you can put the 21 on there.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you have a higher dex than me, so you'll be above me.
I only have a +4.
I have a +2.
I'm gonna roll to get on initiative order.
I'm more evenly split her strength and her dex. When I first built her, so she's still lagging a little behind in her physical stats.
Yeah. I've got the dexterity and charisma, and that's about it.
Oh boy, do I have charisma and intelligence. That's what I've got.
I've got a little bit of intelligence.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
I actually have an okay dex.
I'm gonna try to reconnect on my phone, but my phone froze when I tried to reconnect before, so give me a second.
Oh no.
I also cannot select the eye token that's currently on the map, so I'll redirect her and roll for initiative.
Yep, that's fair. I will get rid of her. Banished.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
Welcome back.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Love that for me.
As usual.
I was trapped in a phone call.
Social obligations. Ew. Fucked up.
Roll
The
your
news is I don't
initiative.
have to see Cass in the city today.
Yeah.
Winning.
Hey.
Ah.
Yeah.
Driving.
Slutty 20 for initiative.
We have talked about this.
Don't say it like that.
Alright,
But
here
I
we
had
go.
to once.
Listen, that's the first time I've heard that. I appreciate it.
This is so
Here.
fucked up. This is the first time I roll semi-well on initiative, and everyone still beats me.
I'm sorry.
I don't usually roll well on initiative.
No,
You beat the fucking.
This is all jokes. This is all in jest. I still beat the enemy, so
Yeah.
I'm still winning.
This is true.
You
It's
beat the
just a
cockatrice.
chicken, guys.
This is a regular chicken.
Oh yeah,
No.
definitely. Yeah.
If any of you
Well,
motherfuckers turn to
goodness,
stone
I
after this, I'm
wanted
not
them
fucking
by
dealing
phone.
with it.
That's fine. Go on with it. If I turn to stone, my man will love me anyways.
True.
Wait, would you love me if I was a worm? Except,
Yeah.
would you love me if I was a stone statue?
Just gonna Pygmalion it, I guess.
All right, it's its turn anyway. If you even care.
I need to put away something real quick. I'll be back. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're
Talk
good.
for
You're
like
good.
5 seconds or something.
I will allow this, I suppose.
Okay. I had a pint of ice cream out. I was having some bites from it. I had to put it away before it melted. Oh, excuse me. So, what is that gonna do? He's gotta move to be able to see it. Maybe here? Can I see off the top of the ledge there?
Yeah, you'd be able to look down and look at it.
Okay. He'd feel safer to be a little bit away from it. And I guess he'll... Oh. I'm gonna use, first level Burning Hands.
Burn that bitch, I guess.
Yeah. What is this?
God.
It's a what is this? A reflex save, I think? Hold on.
Okay. Reflex save.
It doesn't say in the...
Hold on.
It says area is cone-shaped burst. It's instantaneous, and the saving throw is a reflex half.
Okay.
So, range of 15 feet. I believe I'm at a 15 foot. Yeah.
You are just within the range, I will say.
Yeah.
Reflex save. Roll my that's a 2 on the dice.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, no, that doesn't make it.
That's not gonna succeed this time. Roll your damage.
Yeah. So that's 5d4. Need 2 more. Or I can roll 4 and then I'll roll 1 more. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. 8, 12, and then... That's 16 points of fire damage. I rolled mostly 4s.
Sexy.
I think one of those was a 1. Good
That's
lord.
a sad little guy. And I will say from this angle as well, Soot.
Uh-oh. More?
You can also see this guy who has just emerged from a little spot here.
More than 1! And he'll point with his staff.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Garvold.
One. Rain. Okay. It's not a very high ledge, is it?
No. And it's fairly sloped.
Oh, same brain cell.
That's not gonna work. But I can roll in that direction with the new revealed one. Because my goal would be to roll through it. Just a quick little roll.
Roll.
Alright. Are you doing you make an acrobatics check to move through the space so that you can,
Absolutely.
Alright. Go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
Does a 30 do it?
Yes,
Oh my
30
god.
does do it. In fact, that does it just fine.
I want Aya and Garble to do some, escalating acrobatics bullshit. not even necessarily to one up each other, but to do those like to do fucked up feats of human acrobatics.
Like that's the thing. He like the Goblin's having a time, and it's like, oh, wait, that's too good. I need to do less good sometimes. Stab.
Oh my god.
Fuck it up.
And you get the precision damage?
I get the precision.
Oh,
God.
that's so spicy.
Jesus Christ,
This
dude.
is so below. Fuck it up, white boy.
God.
Yeah,
I would never say that, but that is sure.
my precision damage is wild.
Yeah, from this angle, I will say you can also see, like, this thing has come out of, like, a little hole here. And you can also see that what you just did to it hurt bad. And you still have your regular attack left, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I need to double check. Because I don't know exactly if it's the case. Stop specialization. I can deal it in these cases. I can deal this more than once a turn, can't I?
Oh my god.
I don't think there's anything that stops me from dealing at multiple points.
No, it doesn't. Not if it's like the sneak attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do
Yeah.
your precision damage multiple times a turn.
But this thing would be flat-footed, would it?
Yes, because it has not acted yet.
Cool. So I don't get my incredible damage, but I still get my good damage.
Man. Unstoppable.
Okay. And that's another 13 damage.
Mm-hmm. So this is
Alright.
this is me learning how to play. I did not know how to make decisions.
Okay. Good to know. That's one cockatrice dead.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
all.
fine. You can just keep adding more cockatrices until you think we're adequately challenged.
You get a whistle of impressment from Soot.
You have no idea how many cockatrices are coming out of this hole in a minute.
It's too many wolves, except it's cockatrices.
It's cockatrices until somebody gets damaged.
Fuck yeah.
That's
That is
Garble.
appreciative. You're getting suspicion from Victor.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I'm fairly sure. Let me double check one very quick thing. Yeah, I think because I am using my talents, you do get perception checks.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's everybody
Whoa.
make a round of perception checks.
I'm not going to be able to perceive much of anything because of, that's...
Hold on, I'm being crawled all over by a cat. One
Just
second.
keep
That would
rolling
do it.
lower every time I roll perception.
Oh, and it's against my disguise.
Oh,
So,
yeah, no,
like,
there's
I am-
no way.
I am actively, like, apparently I do get to actively. No, my disguise isn't as good as my bluff. I can tell you that.
Oh,
Still,
Yeah.
if you have any modifier at all,
Oh.
Sid has no chance.
Mhm.
Oh.
Both Victor and Fern are spotting shit.
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
is
it-
Aya.
Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know what it means, but it's
Spotted.
like it is a bit. too
Okay,
good.
let me read the wording real quick here.
Yeah, it's this
Wink
one.
spotted.
Look at him go.
Where
love them.
are the? Where's the fucking?
Yeah, because I have it open on my sheet, the specific bit of it.
Okay, let me check.
It would be the onlookers will realize that he is more than his social identity he is to be.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't get my +20 on this.
Okay. So,
And even if you did, with that 6, a plus 20 would not have saved you.
Aya, Fern, and Victor, you all just have to take a second watching this. Because bull fucking shit, this man is just a bartender who has a little experience with weapons. Bullshit. That was in less than 6 seconds. He absolutely demolished a cockatrice while doing a backflip. There was no no. Absolutely not.
Maybe bartenders in Camlin? Is that? Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting where we are.
Bartenders in
Maybe
Camlin are
bartenders in
built
Camlin are
different.
just built different.
That's actually so true. But yeah, no, you guys have that moment watching that display where you're like, uh-uh. Victor, it's your turn.
So there's this guy still?
That guy's still there, yes.
5-foot step.
Uh-huh.
Or, yeah, 5-foot step. Gonna save that level spell. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Embrace Destiny.
Okay.
Which Matt, you're in the PK list chat, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I will roll that. That will be my turn.
Okay. I'm assuming you have recorded that in
Yeah.
that chat? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Aya.
Cool. She is sort of gonna look at Sir and Victor and kind of go, "Where's the other one?" And just looking for a point.
I'll point it out.
Cool. She is going to sprint and drop off this little ledge thing onto it. Stomper.
All right, Stompa.
And I am specifically doing foot stomp, so if I land, so if this hits, it cannot move more than 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
And as always, this is defensive. And this is against its flat-footed, right?
Yes, it still would be technically.
That is a 21 to hit.
A 21 will hit, yes.
For not very much damage, probably. Certainly not. 10 points of damage. It's not much compared to Garvold's bullshit, but...
Okay.
And it now can't move more than 5 feet away from me.
All right.
And, more importantly... Do. I dare it to fucking bite me.
I'm scared at why you just said that. Is that your turn?
A little bit of a scooch to be closer to the... Nah. Yeah, no, she'll scooch the last little bit to be closer to the cliff face.
Okay. All right. Fine.
I think because it's...
Oh my god, no.
I think she stood on the tail more so than the feet.
Okay. Good to know.
It's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm. Sorry, I'm being clambered all over by the captain while trying to figure out what to do. I'm multitasking.
Creature.
Captain.
Little dude.
Just a little guy. He demands your attention.
He does. He needs to know. If you quit Discord again, I'm going to be very cross with you.
He wants to deny you the gaming.
Denied. I want. No. I want. I want to use my whip of spiders, but I don't actually. Do not eat that.
This cat.
Boy.
Boy.
Behave.
I left you the end of a potato chip bag, hoping that would just.
Did he mute you?
He muted me.
Oh my god. Rude.
Imagine getting
Rhymes. I love him.
Oh my god. Clambering
Captain.
all over.
All over. You closed roll 20.
Oh my god.
This bastard.
I'm sorry, I should not be laughing.
It's funny.
It
The
is
crimes
funny
are
is the
hilarious.
thing. I
Jack and his many
I
crimes.
really want to cast Whip of Spiders.
That'd be
Whip
fun.
of spiders, baby.
I'm going up to him. I'm casting. Oh, thank you, roll 20. I'm casting Whip of Spiders.
Whip of spiders.
And
I'm
you are
using-
flanking.
Oh yes, I am flanking. So
Plus
that means
2.
what's flanking in this?
You get a +2 to your attack.
Look, yeah.
I don't. These dice
And
have been betraying me a little. That's the thing.
against
Let's see though.
Touch AC. Okay.
So what this?
Would it be flat-footed as well because it hasn't acted yet?
It is against its flat-footed AC.
Yo.
It takes swarms damage as if it were attacked by a spider swarm. 1d6 points of damage plus poison and distraction. So I don't. It says bestiary 258. So I guess we have to pull up the stats for spider swarm. 1 second.
Give me a minute. I got this.
Spiders. Swarming
I
him.
Enjoy the spider vibes.
Yes.
You are never gonna believe who I follow. The spider lady.
The spider.
Grandmother spider.
This is a party secret, but yes.
Yes. Soot's the only one that's aware of it currently.
Oh no, Soot is, and Garvold speaks Aklo, right?
Yep.
Oh, so
Garvold did hear
Garvold-
the one thing.
Yeah.
Garvold did hear explicitly a prayer to Nana Anadi, who he may or may not know information about.
Oh, doubtful. Garvold doesn't do religious.
And Soot's just figured it
But-
out. So
If Garvold had context, Garvold would know. Soot figured it out. There's a couple other party members who have it narrowed down to either her or the goddess of the arts. Fern has not explicitly stated, and Fern does not carry any. Fern, for being a cleric, does not look like a holy person, and does not carry any kind of symbol.
meanwhile, while we're talking religion, Victor looks 24/7 like she just walked out of a Callistrian temple.
Yeah, even Garvold would know that Victor's got something Callistria going on. Did you make your attack already?
Oh, I have not. I was looking at the text trying to figure out what it was, and it was not any more helpful than the spell description.
Yeah, I've figured out the 1d6 points of damage makes sense, and then the poison is a fortitude save, and then the distraction is a fortitude save.
Well, I rolled
so-
a 5 on the dice, so
what do
That's-
you add to it?
It doesn't say.
It's gonna be it's a
is
spell
it-
attack.
Melee touch attack. Which
So your base attack bonus for 1 plus in this instance
Your
is
spellcasting modifier?
in fucking Christ, the words in my brain.
Sorry, that was a question, not a statement.
Sorry, I'm just trying to say words out loud and my brain is fizzling.
Take your time.
It is
buddy.
your base attack bonus plus this is a melee spell attack. No, it's a melee touch attack. Make base attack bonus, dexterity, plus 2 for flanking.
13.
13 is enough to hit it. So
Yay.
Yes.
Nice.
roll
Oh.
1d6 of
Fern
damage, and
writes.
I am going to roll 2 fortitude saves apparently, and really hope that I don't fail them.
6.
6.
Nice.
Christ. Okay, and first fortitude save is for the poison, and that for the spider swarm does... Okay, so it does not succumb to the poison, which is good. However, it also needs to make a save against distraction, which is against 10 plus half the creature's hit dice. Jesus Christ. 10 plus half the creature's hit dice, so round up for 1 plus the creature's con modifier. I love Pathfinder sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot.
It succeeds on both of its saves. Now that I know what this does, it's going to be easier for me to figure out how to respond to it next time. It succeeds on both of its saves, so it's neither poisoned nor distracted, but you have hurt it badly with your whip of fucking spiders. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. This one's dead. This one's not. This one is going to attack Aya.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Not quite.
Really?
26 AC when I'm fighting defensively and 25 touch.
Christ.
What? How?
Okay. Well,
Monk.
Thing. So the Crane Style gives me a +3 when I fight defensively. And then Crane Wing adds an extra +4 to that, and I have specifically looked at the wording to check if that is what it does. And I cannot find anything in either of the things wording or in Crane Riposte, which is sort of the last one, that makes it Crane Wing turns the +3 into a +4. So I get both.
That's fucked up.
okay.
That's insane.
All right. Well,
Which also means I had a CMD of 32.
fuck that shit. Next guy's crawling out of this hole is
Next
going
guy's
for...
crawling out and has a plus 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep,
To be
that's
fair, after what I
New
pulled,
rule.
fair.
Garbled. Does a dirty 20 hit your AC?
Captain.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It would be so funny if you had said no.
I mean, I have things that if I did certain things, I could, but no.
Okay. You take a scant 1 point of damage, but I need you to
These fucking chickens.
make a fortitude save.
My best one. 14?
14. You feel weird when this thing bites you because it barely hurts at all. It's more like a little peck. But you feel it feels bad in your body, but then you're like, no, I will simply reject this.
No bad vibes, please. Exit.
And you feel fine. Let's see here. The next guy. I rolled so ass on initiative, by the way.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm gonna have like a bunch of guys stacking up if they don't move. So this one's gonna like dart out here. I should put him on the right layer, shouldn't I? There he is. This one's going after Aya, and this one does have a 20 plus 27 to hit because fuck you, no. Although that is actually, this sounds so disingenuous. That is a 27 to hit. I'm so sorry. I'll screenshot that. That doesn't feel fair at all.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I
Ew.
believe you.
That it has a +9 to hit, and that is the number that it got.
That's wonderful.
So funny.
Yeah.
I will accept that.
All right. That is 3 points of damage, and you need to make a fortitude save.
Okay. It is actually my second best save. So that was 3 points of damage, you said?
3 points of damage, yes, and a fortitude save from you.
That's a 16 on the dice.
Okay.
Do you need my modifier as well?
I do not.
14 made it.
I do not. You are fine. All right. This being the case,
It's fine. They do still need pretty high to hit me. So
Sure.
Yes.
It is your turn.
So, let's see. Gonna take a 5-foot step back. I assume I can still see both of these guys, right?
You can, yes.
Oh wait, that doesn't. How? Would that? I'm trying to figure out where. No, that doesn't work. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out.
you can do the 5-foot step after you cast.
Well, I'm trying to not hit Garvold in a 15-foot cone.
L.
Wait, maybe. Oh no, that would hit him.
Maybe
Yeah, that would hit him.
15-foot cones.
Well, you know,
We don't need your public kink.
I think you can handle my fire, Garvold.
Don't
I'm
say
gonna-
it like that.
I'm gonna do the fire hand, the fucking god.
Burning hands?
Burning hands.
Yes, I'm doing my burning hands again. So I need both of them to make reflex saves. I think. Yeah.
Reflex saves. Okay.
And I'm gonna roll my dice again.
Alright. The green guy is rolling well for once. That's a 22.
Nice.
So we'll
okay,
take
that
half.
that makes it. Yeah.
And the blue guy rolls even better, so.
Okay. Well, we'll take half damage. That's okay. I rolled like
Does
ass
Garvel
this
need
time.
to
but
roll it
that's
as
okay.
well, or is Soot able to?
Yeah, you're within range, buddy. You have to do a reflex.
Garbled, roll a reflex save.
Reflex. Oh, that. Ooh. I have a +9, which is not helping in that case.
That's 11 fire damage, so reduced down to 5 for the
Does
ones
the
that made
13 pass?
it. Good question. What is my DC for that?
I don't believe so.
It's like 10
based on
plus
numbers
what?
on
It's 10 plus your charisma plus the level of the spell. So probably not.
So that'd be 15, so yeah, no.
Yeah, like knowing the save of my memory lapse, like no.
Sorry, Garvold, I thought you might make it, but alas. Sorry.
That's
You get a little
fine.
crispy.
Yep.
Sorry.
No,
Crisp,
fine.
idiot.
It is fine. I promise.
Alright. Garvold. You're a little toasty.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's not his immediate problem. He was being eyed suspiciously after that first attack, wasn't he? By
Oh,
everyone.
yeah. You did that, and then you were like, I have failed at the don't be suspicious game. Yeah, because you
He
had
was
like,
doing-
here was your 6 seconds. The first 4 seconds were devoted to being absolutely fucking rad. The 5th second was like, oh yeah, that was fucking rad. And then the 6th second was like, oh no, that was too rad.
Fuck.
Because I think at this point, there's just an immediate like, I've already messed up. I can't do worse than this. And just a complete countenance change,
Hey,
whereas like before he was like at least holding back a bit, like being like, no, this is like I'm a normal person. Just fully unhinged mode. Is going to roll.
Go, ape
be
shit.
rest assured,
Garvold.
Garvold, Soot
Garvold.
doesn't know a thing.
I'm going to take the total defense action
Okay.
thing. And I'm gonna roll into this thing. Ooh. Roll.
This man really is just
Total
like
defense
Dark
is
Dark
Souls.
Souls, yeah.
This man,
The total defense is your full turn. You can't.
Is there not a
It
thing?
is a full round action. You can't use your movement.
I thought that was a. Let me double check what I'm thinking.
this man equips the spike armor during PvP and just rolls into everyone he invades. That's such a deep cut. Oh.
No, the Dark Souls roll is infamous.
I
Because this
have
thing
to
is telling
use fighting defensively and total defense as part of my shtick.
Weird, because yeah, it says. It says total defense is a standard action here.
PK?
I thought it was.
Fighting-
It was a full round. I might have misread
Fighting
it.
defensively is a
'cause that-
standard action.
Because that's
Ah.
what I was reading off the thing.
Yeah. You can. Oh, yours is.
Different, maybe?
Yes, this is different from the actual defense action in combat. That's different than like the fighting defensively action. But yes, that is correct. You are allowed to do that. Standard action +4 dodge bonus, and the acrobatics check succeeds to make your fucking attack.
Nice.
Yep. So swift action, stab.
Stab.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, bloody.
Well, you don't succeed. So basically, everybody was looking at you, and they were like, "Holy shit, that's way too competent. What the fuck is this guy on?" And then you went sicko mode and rolled into it, and then like face planted.
Like I will say, whatever thing I did hit is destroyed.
Yeah, if you had actually hit the cockatrice, good god, you demolished the cockatrice body underneath it. But they're kind of like the same color, and it's hard to tell because you were rolling and then you trip and you kind of hit your head and you're like, ah, fuck, and it takes you the whole rest of your turn just to get up off the ground. And everybody else watching this is like, maybe he's not sus, but like he's definitely sus. But you're like,
That's the thing. It's like the destruction he actually does is horrifically.
He just gets like flashes of genius.
maybe he sucks at what he does. Like he's definitely sus, but maybe he's bad at it. You know?
That's
and then-
endeared.
Goodbye. You can do whatever you wish to me.
All right, I will take an attack of opportunity. And I will not fucking succeed because I roll a 5 on the dice.
He embarrassed himself, and now he's running into the woods, never to be seen again.
I will note one of my feats that I have is specifically mobility, so I'm good at running away.
Running.
God.
Iconic.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have
for
hit
you.
even your regular AC with what I
I will
rolled. So.
Does the other one get a thing? Because I did roll into its space.
Oh, you were. Okay, yeah, okay.
I will give that.
That's still only going to be an 18 to hit.
Unfortunate
All right.
for you.
I should also grab mobility because I think that would be really, really funny.
I'm banning you from taking mobility.
Well, that's the thing. I thought if I'm running through things, I should take mobility.
For full context on my deep cut Dark Souls joke, there was a period before a patch in Dark Souls 3 where a specific item called Armor of Thorns, which essentially gives you an attack off of your roll, or if you run into an enemy, was the most busted thing in PvP, and people would wear it, invade other people's worlds, and then combat roll into them wearing the armor,
Yeah.
essentially milking the invincibility frames, making them unhittable while they did massive damage to you.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
Yeah.
hearing about this. Garvold is a Dark Souls speedrunner.
Iconic.
telling you that.
I love that.
Is Garfield? Oh god, I can't remember what his name is, but the dude who 1v1s Melania.
Let me solo her.
Absolutely.
Solo her.
Well, that's the thing. That's why he
Yeah.
looks so ridiculous in his midnight.
He solo her?
His vigilante identity is him just putting on like whatever ridiculous armor set he found.
Yeah.
God.
All right. Well, it's Victor's turn.
Cool. I am going to walk over here. And I'm gonna shoot this one.
Yeah. Victor Gun moments.
Make your
Victor
attack
gun
roll.
moments. So that's also a natural one.
Oh.
Oh, bestie.
No.
Can't you make it into something else?
Nope.
I already rolled and announced it, so no.
Yeah, that spell does not let you change rolls after you have rolled them.
I was waiting to see what a lot of the saves did before I decided what's gonna get that, so
Okay. Let me now check a thing real quick.
Oh.
Uh,
Downside of gun.
Okay.
at least I'm pretty sure that was a natural one. Let me make sure. Yep, the 7's right next to it, and that is a 1.
Okay. So this is a little bit funny because I did tell you that this bad boy gets broken quick. Okay, so it has misfired and it gains the broken condition. And you are not going to be able to use it without repairing it.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
Already? Fucking gross. Okay. Anyway.
Man.
I just needed
Guys,
to
that's
check.
why.
I do have enough skill with repair to make sure that it's not going to be dangerous while it's broken in a second, but I will have to take it back to fucking town because I don't have any of the fucking feats yet. Oh well.
You are going to have to take a have a different guy take a look at this bad boy.
And isn't that going to be interesting?
Yeah, so. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
Wearing. That's
Yeah.
it.
Fair. Aya.
Cool. This one that I'm stomped on the tail of,
Yeah.
how's it looking?
Bad.
Does it look like with one good stomp I could take it out?
It looks bad.
Okay. I'll start with one good stomp and then we'll see how we go as far as possibly grabbing the other one. And once again, this is defensive. Because that's the only fucking way I attack unless forced otherwise. $18 to hit?
That will hit, yes.
Okay, love that for me. For 6 points.
All right. Good.
Is it still up?
No, give me a hot second.
Okay, cool. Which means she is turning on her heel and is going to stomp at this one with Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And is specifically going to do a foot stomp on that one as well, so it can't. So if I hit, it can't go after my friends.
Yep, I gotcha.
And
Make your roll.
the fucking weirdo in the back.
Make your roll.
$23.
23 will hit.
Aya unstoppable.
For another 10 point.
10 points. Good to know.
And I only get one of those at this level, don't I? And because I didn't hit the same thing, I can't smack it elsewhere.
That your turn?
Yes. Yes,
Alright.
because I don't get another of those for a while.
Then it is Fern's turn.
So it is currently stomped and cannot go more than 5 feet away from me.
Gotcha. It's Fern's turn.
I still got my whip of spiders for another round.
My god, you do still got your whip of spiders for another round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can
And is
go
it-
flank this guy?
Is it
What?
1 round per level?
It's 1 round per level.
So that's
it's
caster level, not spell level. So you get it for
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I mean, can I flank from here or no? Do I have to be directly opposite?
I would say in this position you'd have, because it's a small creature, you'd have to be directly opposite. When they're bigger, you can do it at angles, but because it is this size, you cannot.
Because putting myself in flanking also puts me in the range of this guy.
To be fair, that guy can probably reach you on his turn anyway.
Yeah, alright, fuck it. Get a little
He can
flanking
startle.
action.
Yeah,
I'm
flanking.
gonna not use... The Fern dice fucking hate me. So I'm gonna not use those.
Fern curse.
That's me and my liquid core today. So
Right.
that's really no
And this dice is Cybus flavored. Let's hope it's nice. 14.
Counting flanking?
Yes, counting flanking. I rolled a 6. So that's
Ow.
1 more than what I rolled last turn.
I am impressed with this.
Alright.
I
So
the
that
one.
hits.
Hmm?
That hits, right?
It's gonna roll an 8 on its save against poison.
is it now?
Yep.
I rolled a 2 for damage.
Alright, well, it's going to take 2 damage. And it is going to roll an 8 on its save against poison. Okay. It is also going to take... then... Oh, that is fucking annoying. I'm annoyed. Okay, well, and I still need to roll for distraction because fuck everything. Fortunately,
Yeah,
it
you're
saves.
the one who had the wasp on the spider web.
You let me take Whip of
You
Spiders.
put this energy into the wall.
I think okay, besties. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, besties. Camera's coming on. Let's look at times PK has given their players spells for free in the past. Scurvy. Was I happy about it after I did it? No. Is it funny still? Yeah.
Yes.
Whip of Spiders.
It is funny still.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Do I regret it? About as much as I regret Scurvy. But hey, at least I've done it twice.
Do you regret it as much as you regret Peace Bond in that first off?
Fortunately, Peace Bond, I didn't give Ren. Ren decided that on their own, so I don't have much to regret about that one.
I want to bring it back. I'm gonna get Peace Bond back when it's more useful at a higher level, because I feel like eventually we'll be fighting actual, like, people or something.
You did give our backup a spell for free, but I don't think that spell is not gonna, like, bite anybody. You gave us Bless Water for free.
Oh, I did. That was funny.
That's only gonna be funny, I think.
Yeah, that one I can feel comfortable with. Next time I'm like, I'll give you a spell for free to anybody in this party. It is your responsibility as friends of mine to remind me that when I do this, I regret it. Or it is your responsibility as smart players to not remind me. And let me do it, alright? Those are the rules.
I think we'll all forget, and eventually you'll suffer again.
Yep, alright. Fucking... Fuck. Yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Can everyone look at what PK's icon has fucking done on our end?
Oh, God.
Girl, why?
Girl.
Hello?
Oh, why?
Girl, help.
Definitely.
Like, if you look at it, you can see what it was meant to be almost.
Girl.
I can't.
Help.
No. Girl, help, I've been
They are
corrupted.
in ADDB. They are in the void.
Get voided, idiot.
They just
Yeah. Oh, they're in the corridors.
Awful.
They EB'd that DB.
Get
Well,
EB'd,
that's
idiot.
14 to hit you, Fern.
No.
L. That doesn't hit Aya. Oh wait, no, this guy wasn't even... This guy's dead. Never mind. Who's my remaining guy?
One behind Fern?
The blue one. The second blue one.
Ah, okay. I see my confusion.
Which could have also attacked Aya. It's the one that I'm currently keeping pinned.
It is the one. So I could keep that roll and be like, yep, nope, alright, yeah. So failing to hit. Need things with better attack
Fighting.
bonuses.
Failing to fight.
Soot, what's up? How's it
Hi.
gaming?
It's not too bad. How about we get a dog in here? I feel like we'd benefit from a Matchbox wolf moments.
You'd probably benefit from a dog.
Yeah, I want to
You
put
probably
him.
would benefit from a fucking dog, wouldn't you?
Listen,
Yeah, I
if
would.
the choice is like, oh, dog or no dog, what are you gonna choose? No
Putting
dog.
him here.
Okay.
Champa. Let me pull up.
We have the conga line of murder.
Yeah, killing, chomping, violence. Wolf stats. Here we go. So, I'm gonna take my bite. Champa. I'm not gonna use that dice because it's been rolling like shit for me. Where's my... I want to use this one. There we go. That is 16 plus
That'll hit.
4 plus 2. So that, yeah, that's enough, I think.
That'll
Also,
hit, yeah.
I make a trip attack as well. I don't know if it can be tripped, but you know.
They can be tripped.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1 on the fucking damage die. That's cool. So that's what is that? 4 points of damage.
Okay. 4 points of damage is still 4 points of damage.
Then you roll your CMB against its CMD.
CMB. So I have a +4 to that. I have to roll to contest.
Yeah, you roll and tell me what you get.
That's only a 12.
It does not trip it, but it does take the 4 damage. So, winning.
Yeah, that's fine. He tried, and that's what matters.
He tried.
I love him.
All right, boys. Is that your turn, so?
Yes.
Garvold.
Okay, maybe this turn, Garvold won't just completely crash.
Come on, buddy. I believe in you.
We're gonna take a Zoop, hopefully.
All right, make your acrobatics.
Only an 18 that time.
Are you springboard? I'm assuming this is another like petrified thing.
It still works. And yeah, you can dance over the petrified creature easily. Make your attack.
12.
Does not hit, but isn't as embarrassing as last time.
Deeply unfortunate. I'm going to just attempt to reg. No, we're gonna play safe here. Gonna do the total defense and just
Alright.
not be next to it.
Alright, it will still get both of them will still get attacks of opportunity.
I'm cool with that.
That is going to be 24 from one.
Nope.
Okay. That is going to be way, way worse for the other one. So, no.
Yeah, if I total defense and mobility, I have a 26.
I hate you both. It is Victor's
Hey!
Was muted for a second. Alrighty. Well, now most of my plans are out the fucking window.
Sorry about your gun.
Gun rates revoked.
Everyone press F in the chat for Victor's gun.
Real.
I can't get any.
I love how absurdly long your username thing
Right here.
is, Matt.
I'm
Get all
going.
the names in there.
my plan.
He's got so much.
Alright, what's Victor doing?
The one here, I am going to attempt. I'm going to attempt an inflict moderate wounds.
Alright. Is that
It
a
needs-
save?
It's a wisdom save, yes.
A will save?
Yeah, well,
And it did already take an opportunity attack.
You know who's so smart about a will save right now? You know who's got really good will saves?
These guys?
Not cockatrice.
Oh,
That's an 11.
that's gonna fail.
Oh.
Okay, roll that damage.
Uh,
I was about to
7
be like, man.
plus 14 damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry,
Donald,
chickens.
you watch her reach down and just like one hand on its leg and just necrotic energy through it.
Yeah. Kill.
All right. That your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
I
Well, I guess it's time for a shank circle then.
don't call it that.
Stop me.
I will. I will do that.
No.
All right. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna try and basically punt this one like over here away from Fern, but I guess instead I'm gonna do some fucking parkour bullshit over there around this cliff edge so I can land probably about here.
Okay, make your attack.
Okay. Unfortunately, I only get one attack if I have to move that much.
L.
Yeah.
That's
Curse
fine.
of movement.
I've been causing plenty of problems on purpose with only one attack. That's an 18 on the dice. So
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm keeping this red D8. Jesus fucking Christ, that's another 10.
Nice.
Okay. It yet lives, but not too happily.
This is not a foot stomp because it is in the shank circle. So either way, it can go after people. I would really rather it didn't.
Mhm. All right, is that your turn?
I just need to piss it off. Yeet.
All right, it's Fern's turn.
Hello.
Hello.
Fern's turn.
Spiders.
Hello. Spiders. I still got my fucking spider whip. Spider
Spiders.
this guy.
Roll attack for spider.
Get spidered, idiot.
No, normal cockatrices encounter 2,000
Thinking, right?
spiders a day.
Statistical error.
Fern, who has a whip of 1 million spiders.
Fucking spider's cockatrice who meets Fern and dies is an outlier and shouldn't be counted.
I get the flanking with matchbox, right?
You do.
17.
That hits.
All right.
I'm gonna start rolling more fucking saves.
I
That's
may
another
not.
6 damage.
Another.
I rolled
Me
a
sitting
6.
here like, what are the odds that he rolls another 6?
I rolled a 6. Fuck you.
Well,
Die,
Oh.
idiot.
Was that all?
well,
Oh, shit!
well,
Spiders!
well.
That was all
The
you
whip,
needed?
sort of, as you lash your last strike, the whip wraps around the cockatrice's neck and then sort of dissolves out of whip form, and just swarms, and that is a dead cockatrice. You are surrounded by 4 of those dead cockatrice, and also matchbox.
Big dopey dog grin. Except he's
Good
real
one,
large
Matchbox.
right now.
Do we have a way of checking down these tunnels to make sure there aren't more of the fuckers?
You can squirm in there and look.
Yeah, I think Aya has enough confidence that it's going to be fine even if she does get bit by something.
All right,
Good
make a dex check to see how easily you can squirm. Technically, it's an escape artist check for this context, actually.
I have not yet put anything in escape artist. That's
fair.
still a 22.
All right. Aya goes in the hole.
Grab the fan and just wriggle.
There's a bunch of little bugs that are little stone bugs. And there's what looks like, the lawn ornaments that are like little stone frogs.
Yeah.
There's one of those in there. But you don't see any more
If
cockatrices.
given the opportunity, I would absolutely give one to Nin.
That stone frog is the cockatrice's tragic backstory. I'm being 100% literal about that.
Yeah,
But
I know.
my concern is there's not like eggs. All the like stone eggs are fine. Like eggs that they tried to eat that they accidentally turned to stone, fine. Cockatrice eggs, really bad.
No, and the frog is made of stone now. So you're like, yeah, that's probably all there are. And you can emerge from the hole.
Yeah. Awkward little backward shuffle.
All right. You got Bergs.
Let's grab one and go back to the shepherd.
All right. On your way out.
Do we know if there's anything specific from a cockatrice that would like net worth to keep or?
They are. As far as you know, there's nothing specific because where many creatures have venom that causes effects, like the cockatrices, theirs is just sort of it bite you and magic happens.
We don't.
Yeah.
Well, we can guess, but none of us experienced it. Thank fuck.
Don't rub it in. And
Sorry.
And yeah. So no, there's nothing that's of particular worth. So you look around behind you, and you get fucking jump scared because this is a stone deer back here.
Good God. I feel like Matches is probably growling at it.
Yeah. He's growling at it until he decides to run into the river and then shake, which sprays Garvold and a tiny bit Victor.
My
and then he disappears.
Soothed.
But you can easily snack. A cockatrice weighs 5 pounds, by the way, in case anybody was curious.
Fun.
That's all.
Oh, so it's like the size of a really, really terrible chihuahua.
It's 2 feet tall.
Oh.
It weighs 5 pounds.
I said what I said.
This doesn't seem right, but I don't know enough about weight and height distribution to dispute it.
Yeah, I don't really
give me
recall how big
information
a
and I
chicken
repeat
is.
it even when I think it should be wrong, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's funny if it's only 5 pounds, but it is 2 feet tall.
That's like half the size of like a halfling or a gnome. Nice.
So what you're saying is that they're lighter than air at that point.
They're very skeletal. They've got hollow bones.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're birds.
There's only hollow bones in there.
Pick one up for the shepherd.
Yes.
Easy to pick one up for the shepherd. And yeah, you guys heading back to
What are the other statute things real quick before we go?
Yeah, okay. So you've got deer, which I told you. Family of squirrels. bizarrely, this is like a catfish
Oh.
that has somehow ended up on land. Presumably it got dragged up here, but
Wait,
it's pretty sizable.
I want to take it.
You can take the stone catfish. And this one over in the corner is a very a business idea. I fucking bet you have a business idea. This one over here you guys also can't see, but if you glance over that way when you pass it, it is another deer.
No, these poor deer being petrified.
It's not any different than their usual state of being. They're very scared animals.
Yeah.
I'm canceling you.
But I does kind of want to ask if he regularly gets deer in this chunk of the field.
You're a little past where the shepherd's
we go
fields
back?
are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is sort of, you were pointing the direction towards the end of the field, and then you went further following tracks.
Oh, okay. Remember, I had been trapped in a phone call.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's
But
okay.
I hope that clarifies things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are
You
able.
can see why when I was like, we're still in the bounds of the land.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
you're
like,
beyond the fields
that-
now. You guys can easily though return to the shepherd, and be like, "Hey, bird problem dealt with."
Get him.
Hey, there were 4 of them. We dealt with it.
Money peas.
Money peas. This shepherd, you're a little astonished by this. Because this shepherd's like, oh yeah, cool, great. How much do you want for him?
Is there a
And then-
going rate?
And then a second later, he's like, hold on, just give me a second. And then goes inside, comes out, tosses you a pouch. And at first you're like, king. Like, I know we're good, and this probably seems easy. But this is a little light on coin. To get me, like, there can't be more than 50 coins in this bag, and you open it up, and it's platinum.
Oh.
What?
And you're
Hello?
like, this is a fucking shepherd.
We're like king, but for an entirely different reason.
This
Yeah.
shepherd must have a secret identity.
This
Going-
shepherd is the Midnight Sun.
I am going to cock a bit of an eyebrow at that, I think.
It's should be 45 platinum. 450 gold seem fair?
You know what? Yeah, Victor's not going to question it.
All right. Appreciate it.
Glad we could help.
Yeah, I think I like the idea about selling the sheep the more I think about it. I think I'm gonna do
There
that.
was also
Oh, shit.
some other statue. There were also some other things we found near the lair.
Get a little variety in there.
There's a couple deer.
Oh, yeah, deer statue. It's good. That could work. Yeah, no, I like it. Could be fun. Anyway, thanks for the idea. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
I want to insight
want
check
them.
this man, but
Yeah, insight check the guy. If you
I
want.
don't have a good insight, but we'll see what happens.
I will sense motive this man. What the fuck?
I got a note. I got 0
is
sense
like-
motive. I rolled a 12.
This is like the 3rd time in her life Aya has interacted with Platinum, and one of them was with Princess.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's similar for Soot.
This isn't platinum.
Bye-bye.
People be giving us platinum and we're just like, we'll put that away for later.
I just like, ma'am.
Wow. What a
Yes,
spread of shit sense mode.
But once we're off the property, it's just like, what the fuck?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Fern rolling? Or do Fern not give a shit?
I fuck it. I go.
Fuck it, we ball.
21.
21. All right.
Nice.
All of you come to the conclusion that this guy, real casual about this type of cash in like a friendly way, like not in like a you know.
Mhm.
You get like, are you guys shocked that there's platinum? Jeez, but in a like, yeah, this is a fair price for these guys' services. Which is bizarre because it's a shepherd, and the house not that nice, not that it's pretty basic looking. But there's no like the vibes you get, and especially Fern and Aya are like, well, this guy doesn't seem to be laundering money. He doesn't seem to have any ill intent, and he seems like he's literally just trying to give us a fair fee for our services. So, like, I guess,
This might as well happen.
sure. He's not acting like this is weird.
Yeah.
All right then. And that's what you get from your shepherd sense motives.
Oh.
All right. Back
New
to the
NPC
cart and
introduced random rich shepherd. Why is he so rich? It's not relevant to your journey.
He's doing this as a hobby, and he actually inherited like a dragon's hoard a few years ago, and is just making that. It's just being the randomly benevolent,
This seems like a guy.
horrifically rich shepherd.
Seems like a regular guy. Yeah, you guys can head back to town. It's been like it's gonna be well dark by the time you get back to town. Unfortunately, but you will be able to get back, and I'm going to call a 5-minute break because I desperately need to pee.
Has Garvold ever dealt with platinum coins?
I'm going to not tell you how many I have in my inventory.
Ah,
It's a few.
interesting.
So that is
mean-
going to be 9 for each of us if we split it evenly.
9 platinum?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool, I have 10 platinum pieces. Hell yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I have 30 platinum. But
Jeez.
that's
Oh.
because I yoinked for myself all of Crace's platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason why I have so much.
I started with a certain amount of money, and I decided, a lot of coins is inconvenient, so...
Yeah.
Make it all platinum.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
I
I should-
may or may not have 99.
I'm wondering if I should...
Alright.
Iconic.
To be fair, I didn't get any items. Because I don't know what, like, it was mostly just to get items and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what items are or do.
I don't know what objects and items I need.
I got a bunch of non-consequential shit for Soot because he can't wear armor, so it's not like he can have anything that's like really nice for his shit. So it's just like, yeah, I'll get the fucking what is it? What did I get? It was like some grooming kit. So like a comb and scissors and a nail file and a sponge and a hair, like that sort of shit.
One of
I
my
mean-
favorite feats is one where essentially you just have a bag of shit, and at any point, if you discover you need a non-magical item for something and you have enough money to pay for it as listed by the PHB, you give up that much gold and you just have it in your bag.
Oh my
Oh,
god, Soot
that
needs
reminds-
that.
That reminds me of my favorite thing. Yeah, because in one of my friends' D&D games, he allowed me to play a custom class because we played a one shot where they had custom classes, and I was just like,
Mm.
what if I just and essentially it's a craftsman class, so it's like imagine an artificer but mundane crafting.
Yes.
Nice.
And I specifically have this ability called Tool Belt, where it's like it's assumed that I have a bunch of random junk, and that I I think my intelligence modifier times a day, I can just pull out an item, and it's like, yeah, I just have a mirror, and the best thing about it is later on, when I hit like 15th level or something, I can pull out like magic items and be like, oh yeah, I just have some magic items in there.
Don't worry about it.
Which is really nice because it's like, yeah, you don't have to commit to a magic item. It's just like, oh yeah, I could do with this today.
Nice.
But yeah, if in cart, I should mention, Garvold is hiding in the back. He is just like, draw no attention, hope no one speak to me.
Terrible news for him.
I am aware.
Terrible news.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Terrible news. We have a 6-hour journey, and Aya desperately wants to know, like, what styles he trained in and how he learned to do that. Because while it wasn't monk bullshit, it looked close enough to, like, shit that Ira can do that she was like, so how did you learn that? That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
have a six hour cart ride.
Hoo-hoo.
You mean a 6-hour interrogation?
Yeah. Slip up, boy.
My favorite thing is I can fully do the precision damage with like punching people. I just choose not to.
Why would you?
It's cooler if it's a sword cane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Govel's just like on eyes, just like bright. It's like, oh, I can't. I cannot come up with a thing. So I will simply give you the truth when we get back. If that is all right.
I mean, I wouldn't insist. I was just curious because it
Yeah.
was.
No, I think
very
I'll
acrobatic and
insist.
interesting. Yeah,
I am quite-
I wasn't saying that part, but it was like someone else is going to insist.
I am incredibly dexterous. Yes, that is a skill that I do have. But sorry, someone is insisting.
Yeah, Victor's like, no, I think I'll insist. And Victor drives the cart.
Wait, you either promise to have this conversation when we get back to town, or Victor's bringing this cart to a halt.
Well, we can just not go to town at all.
I mean, I
Either
would
agreement
just
or
simply-
Victor turns this cart around.
Oh, I am happy to give you the truth when we get back, if that is agreeable. I would just prefer to be somewhere quiet that isn't the wilderness. This is
No, I think the wilderness is plenty quiet.
this feels okay. But I can't.
No, go ahead, because clearly you have had additional training beyond your idea of self-defense. When I switched from self-defense to actual adventure training, there's a big jump up, and you have crossed that jump, sir. So what are you?
I might be I might have had a private tuition from
Mm-hmm. To do what?
to help people.
That's pretty ambiguous.
She seems completely unsatisfied by this answer.
I
mean,
love
I
Victor
was-
so much.
I was at least trying to keep the suspense and drama intact, but if you wish for the boring answer, he'll pull the scarves from his bag. He carries scarves with him.
This is
very familiar looking, colorful scarves.
This is funny
Yeah.
because of the party, Victor did not see the scarves.
Yeah, the rest of the
I
party
did.
is like,
Yeah.
oh, and
Oh.
Victor's like,
Oh,
okay.
wait, oh.
Everybody else, you're like, oh my god. And Victor's like, what does this mean?
There's just a bark of laughter from Soot.
Dog immediately just. She is sitting, so it is not stamped, but there is the sensation of if she were standing, she would be like stamped, somewhat bent forward, just like that fucker.
This is embarrassing, but yes. This is the greatest secret, and tell no one, please. I beg you. But I don't see how I am getting out of this without telling you.
So what? You followed us to. So what? After we spotted you, and there was the thing over in the woods, you followed us back to our inn. Is that what happened?
Oh no, not at all. You came to me. Remember?
Yeah.
I had no intention of following you that day.
And that you came
After
back
that
for
day,
more.
following.
Okay.
There's a moment of when like Aya speaks where Victor's like, huh? Oh, puts it together, looks decidedly unhappy.
Yeah.
I
Fern,
do promise
is-
I was. Yeah.
go ahead.
He's Gobble just like, I do promise I was going to reveal this truth soon. I just
That's
simply wish for you to know me as a person before that.
Well,
Fern is staring at you.
now that that's out in the open,
A good stare or a bad stare?
A stare. There's you can't tell if it's good or bad.
Victor's is unhappy.
I'll lean back in the seat.
I would say it's leaning towards good, but still kind of undetectable.
I will say, if you lie like that again, I don't think you'll be leaving the carriage.
I had full intentions of telling the truth. It was more an omission of the truth, I would argue.
Still about the same, you know. Not
That
saying
is
nothing.
fair. To be fair, when it comes to a secret identity, I have spent my life keeping it in check. It is a bit of an occasion to when cornered like this, I have no choice, but I am putting myself on the line by even revealing this.
So now Sit's looking at you. Well, I mean, I don't think any of us are really gonna care about blabbing about the midnight sun or anything like that. It's not like you've done anything to hurt us yet. Decidedly the opposite.
It would be unkind to spread this secret.
Sit nods.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Sir.
any of us are at all invested in doing you an unkindness. Especially not after you were very good with that cockatrice.
I have spent years fighting things. It does take a bit of finesse. I do take pride in my work.
That's admirable.
But yes, I can assure you, I simply wish to help people.
Mm.
I think that's what gets a bark of laughter out of Victor.
Oh, is there a problem with helping people?
Oh no, darling. There's no problem with helping people. You're just an idiot. Alright, we're getting on the road.
So it's just gonna reach over and give Garble just like a pat on the shoulder. Like a, sorry you had to hear that thing.
Just utter confusion.
You got the mean one to laugh at you. You're part of the team now.
Yeah.
But as we're heading off, Garvon is just like, if you do have any questions, I have nothing to hide anymore.
Well,
I don't have a question, but since it seems you're going to be sticking around, there is probably something I should tell you. There is that bit of a lean forward, but it's not like the, oh, you fucker. It's just kind of lean forward and...
Conspiratorially.
So the thing you need to understand about me in particular, I don't know about anyone else here. Pretty sure not, but I used to be in bird shape. I am a bird, but I am no longer in the shape. And I hope this helps. And she is just gonna lean back and go back to whatever it was she was doing before she got curious.
That confusion from before has just doubled on the spot.
Sure used to be bird folk. Something like that.
Sometimes people did not always used to be people, and they were other things beforehand.
I was a crane and I had a feather cloak and it has gone missing, and now I'm person shaped. It's fine. I like to think I've adapted.
It does make enough sense to me. Okay, I can accept that.
Sid cocks his head a little bit. Have you ever mentioned the feather cloak? I don't know if I've heard that from you.
I sort of blanks and is like, oh, I just thought you guys kind of figured that was how it works. Oops.
Quite honestly, I never really met anybody who was or used to be a bird, is a bird, but is no longer bird-shaped. You know, it's not exactly...
Oh, I cannot wait for you to meet Pierre.
You've opened my eyes to a whole new world of bird people. Now he sits there for a moment and goes, was I a bird? Surely not. I don't think so. God, make timeline real weird.
I sort of shrugs and, I mean, not too much to tell. Me and my sisters could all kind of shape change, and Aaron found mine, and I couldn't find it again when what happened happened, so I left without it. She just shrugs. I really thought I had told you guys. That's not like, oh, in question. It's like, I didn't mention that. Rep.
Because I don't think Aya's told us all, like, the full story of, like, her cloak being stolen.
No.
Stolen's an interesting word there, isn't it? You could ask.
Victor is listening from where she's getting the cart moving.
I feel like I feel like Soot would, like, ask some questions, but, like, whatever she's able to give him, he'd play off of that, so. I don't know if he did.
What kind of questions do you think he's starting with?
I don't really know. Maybe, like, what was it like to be a bird before? And, like, like, if you remember it, like, I don't know, just a bunch of questions of, like, what was that like? I don't know, the adapting situation thing.
You
I
get
don't
a
know.
whole thing about her being a train, and you get, like, the distinct impression that she really does quite miss her feathers, but is muddling through. She wishes she'd been able to recover them when what happened happened. No, she's not gonna be vague about it. She wishes she'd been able to recover them when she left.
That gets a head tilt from her, or from him.
Which is why she was so delighted to figure out some of the, like, running on air and all that kind of thing. Because it was the feeling of the wind beneath me in a way that I haven't been able to recapture while my feet are tethered to the ground. Here's what I'll give you guys out of character. She is not going to keep secrets about this. She will answer any question you ask directly.
Interesting.
So if there are questions you have about Aya's deal, she will answer them.
Hell yeah. I feel like it's a lot of, like, the Soot questions that you get are like, Soot is making small talk. I don't want to roleplay small talk, but he is like,
yeah,
he is interested in what you are talking about.
Soot does at one point get told that I think if you were a bird, you would be a fantastic. Oh god, Aya's Joe just blanked. There's a very specific type of songbird I'm thinking of. No, I think she says he would be a fantastic mockingbird, and it is said so sincerely that it is evidently a compliment.
Soot cackles a little bit at that. Well, I'm not the best at impressions.
She just shrugs. That doesn't factor into it.
You guys are able to carry on your journey back. And it's 6 hours. Sometimes you're talking, sometimes you're not. But eventually, it is dark when you get back to Camlin.
I want a drink.
At the end, or is he going back to his apartment?
Oh, you're asking Garble. Sorry.
That was asking as much out of character because it was like.
Thing is, I imagine it's my safe house, but I don't think I get anything from my safe house right now. So, I mean, he has money. He'll probably stay at the inn just for convenience.
Fair
And
enough. So you don't get told don't get your head cracked open at Sweetwater.
they could try. No, but Garvold will probably stay at the inn. Notably not doing Midnight Sun activities tonight.
He's having a normal night. All right. You guys have a fun evening. Or not. You might have a very boring evening. But you are able to rest and sleep as you need. Unless there are any specific character interactions you guys would like to have before the morning.
I think Soot just gets drunk.
Sometimes
Drinking-
you gotta
drinking
get a
night.
little sloshed.
He's been
As-
holding
think
back to
Fern
let
does
Adder have
too.
some fun time, and so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna drink tonight also.
Alright,
Good for him.
which men are drinking? And by men I
Fer-
mean party members.
Fern is like, what if I got drunk for once in my life?
Yes!
bless.
Fern, Soot will be there to be friendly with you while we drink.
Oh,
Intoxication moments.
Soot's gonna get such an interesting Fern. What PK? Sorry.
I was just saying, Fern, you can easily get wasted.
It takes like 2 fruity cocktails, and Fern is draped over Soot.
Oh no! I think Soot's just laughing because he's like on his second beer and he's like still fine, and he's like, this is hilarious.
So Fern's hair looks so desaturated. It's so weird.
Interesting. Soot is very much like, he's not touch averse, so he's like, pat your head. Like, he's used to the drunk people at home, so.
Unfortunately, Fern is a very drunk person and is all about Soot right now.
Nice.
Because he's so cool.
Yay.
And they're like, and they're too drunk to be mad at Soot right now. They're still kind of mad at Soot, but they're too drunk to be mad at Soot right now.
Yeah, that's all right. It's like me, where it was like I had issues with my friend, but you know, when you drink, there's no issues, no problems.
This is so real.
And when the next day, you know what? That might mend your friendship. Not gonna lie, that's what happened to me.
Victor is probably also having like she's sipping whiskey a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Garvold is just like, after today, this was tough. I need a drink.
Yeah.
Victor's
Bitches be
separate from
consuming.
Victor's separate from Fern and Soot, right?
Separate but very much like in the same like place, if that makes sense.
We're in the same we're in the same tap room.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys make eye contact, a very drunk Fern waves at you.
Oh my god. Soot is going to make sure that you drink water at periodic times and let you drink some more.
Yeah. Yeah, Fern has a third fruity drink, and Soot they're like, Soot.
There is some braiding of the hair going on, because he, at some point, Soot's like the color.
If Fern will also braid Soot's hair after Soot braids Fern's hair.
The thing about
Fern
Soot is he has so much hair and it's prime for braiding.
This is true of ferns as well, and it's so it's fairly curly and it's fairly thick, even though it's like shoulder length. So you could get a lot of good braids out of that.
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad I did not have anyone giving me assistance on that.
We
Alright.
don't have to kill yet.
My god, Aya is dancing.
Victor's being a
Aya's-
little homosexual about it.
As per
Nice.
usual, Aya is really dancing.
She is throwing her whole self into it.
Fern watches Aya and
And
leans
she
on
is-
Soot. It's like, look at her.
She's great, ain't she? Soot is
Yeah.
also like, I feel like there's like a thing where it's like sits in the middle and Adder and and Fern are there.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah, true.
And he's content.
Adder's also like, I can't look at her, but I'm sure she's great.
Trust me, she's excellent.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
I wouldn't lie to you.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
can show you a little later if you'd like.
Oh, I'd love to see it later. Everybody's
Me,
fucking
I'm
drunk.
Me.
Yippee.
Yeah, PK, I sent you a message.
Alright, you can
God.
just make a perception check for me if you want. Just in general.
Before I started, she would have done her normal quick perception check.
Yep, I
Even
presumed.
if this is fucking around with friends, this is.
I presumed. Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled a
did not-
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Alright, I'm gonna PM you something real
Mhm.
Do you want my perception check, or are you willing to just
No,
let it
you're
be
fine,
that?
Joe.
No, nothing happened to that today.
You're just fine, Joe.
Yay. No Aya issues today.
There are some very complicated emotions that Aya needs to work out right now, and the best way she can do that is in dance. So it is a combination of dance and some monk bullshit.
Hell yeah. Excuse me. Eventually, Soot head on Fern's shoulder, and he's just fucking chatting about anything that comes to mind.
Fern is like braiding and unbraiding Soot's hair while listening, like just over and over and over. And each time Fern braids it, the braid gets more complicated.
Yes.
And PK, how much energy is Fern right now? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. By God.
Do you want me
This
to
is your-
roll something?
I think, well, you could roll.
I'll tell you the number and you'll tell me. I'll roll your friend check, I'll tell you the number, and then you can tell me what the number actually is.
Yeah.
So, natural 20!
Yo.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so natural 20 with my regular modifier is
Oh,
a
no.
33. However,
Jesus
I know that
Christ.
number is going to be lower right now.
You're gonna
That number
kill Soot.
Is going to be lower right now. However, regardless,
Can I know what the number is? Or are you not
the number
gonna
will be a
tell me?
flat 30.
Okay.
Um,
That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
and because it was a natural 20, that actually changes what I was going to text to Parker.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I will say, Soot and Garble, if you're sitting near, Soot, Fern is your friend. Fern is your friend. Maybe you're just drunk. You know when you're drunk and you're around your friend and you're like, fuck, you're my friend, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Fern is your friend.
He's my friend.
Holy shit. that's your friend right there. Like they're your friend. Boogie woogie woogie. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete 60% of what I was typing to Parker.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
God.
That makes me so scared of what Parker asked you.
Look, Silva's already drunk. He's not. God. The thing
It's
about the
so-
Fern
it's
being
so-
friendly thing, it doesn't really bother Soot at all.
I'm glad. Adder also is getting like full blasted friendship.
Get
Dude.
blasted, idiot.
Adder is your bestie. Adder's obsessed with you. You're amazing. Like you say to trust me. Aya's great, and Adder's like, well, of course.
Yeah. Why would I lie to you?
That's my number one homie right there. Like I'm not gonna disagree with my number one homie.
Yeah.
Why would we do that? I think you need another one. Another fruity drink.
Oh yes. Fern. Hashtag wasted.
You had too many of those red, white, and blue Smirnoff ices.
This is real. It would take like 4 of those to get Fern like on another level, but Fern's having drinks that are like 40% some alcohol. Not like 40% alcohol, but 40% some alcoholic beverage, right?
Yeah.
So Fern is on a different planet right now.
So true.
And it's like, I don't know, Fern did mention they don't drink, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
They have mentioned that they prefer not to overall.
Yeah, they
but
did mention that. Yeah. So you anyone who wants to file that away for later can feel free. Yeah. And that's why, because I'll roll natural 20s on my unintentional your friend checks. And make PK type something different to Parker.
I'm still typing. I have new things that I have to type because there are implications.
I'm scared.
I am offering a baby girl in these trying times.
Baby girl.
I love that. I got 2 baby girls. I got a Cleo on the lap and a Jasper in my vision. 2 baby
Aw.
girls for the price of 1.
Yeah. I've got a Lance at my side, so
Now,
I got.
Matt, can you find your kitties to harass and
I
make it 3?
have a Jasper
got
in my
a
vision, a Lance in my vision, and a Cleo in my heart.
Oh,
Cleo lives in everyone's heart.
This is so true.
Okay, I do not want to be holding my phone up anymore, so you got to
That's
see
fair.
her, and you got to see her being a little bit of a dice hoarder.
She's
Alright.
baby.
can't find any of my cats. Oh, one's in a basket.
Basket?
Basket!
Basket!
I've collected the basket with cat.
Ideal.
Perfect.
No, show me cat.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Basket
god,
cat.
that's a basket cat! Oh, look at her! She's
like
so
sleeping in
basket.
precious. Oh my god.
She's cozy.
That's a girl in a basket.
She's not even concerned. She's just like, yeah, I'm in a basket.
She's just
Oh my
chilling.
god.
I'm in a basket and I'm being moved, and this is no one's problem.
Yeah. Oh. She doesn't even go after your hands when you hold her like that. Oh my god.
No.
Mochi would eat me if I tried to do that.
He's so fucking baby.
Oh my god.
She is not phased by a single thing. I fully walked her to the vet in a carrier. She was like, this is a fine walk. Like, I'm happy with life.
Oh my god.
Aww.
She's so
I'm putting the
wonderful.
basket- Putting the basket over there.
Oh.
Baby
God.
girl.
Nocturne, once again, I love your screenshot photography.
Thank you.
My heart is
She's
full of.
in the basket.
She's in the fucking
She is
basket.
in the basket.
My heart is full of precious cats. My life is better for it. Oh.
Imprisoned by choice is the
Imprisoned
part.
by choice.
Sometimes
Good
bass get
God.
comfy.
This is so true.
It is the case that everybody who comes within a certain radius of Fern over the course of the evening is struck with,
Dumping her out.
yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend Fern. Aya, you feel it when your dancing gets close. It's like, yes, Soot and Adder and
Yeah.
my friend Fern. Garvold, you're like,
And I think that sort of is a bit of a shift to like the keeping closer to that part of wherever she is dancing.
And Garvold, you're chilling, drinking. You're hanging out with these people who are like maybe your new associates, maybe you're not sure, you haven't really put a label on it, but at least your friend Fern is here. And out of character, you've never experienced the Fern experience. When I tell you that you think this is your friend Fern, I mean, this is your friend Fern. You are friends with them. This is your friend.
Yeah, y'all go way back.
Well, that's the thing. Of course, I've shown my trusted friend my identity. Of course.
Yeah, that's your friend Fern. You're actually surprised you didn't tell them sooner. Like, this is your friend Fern. Of course you're comfortable with it. Everybody else, you're not quite sure if you're comfortable with them knowing. This is a lot of people to tell, but Fern, you know Fern's got your back.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Fern, you do eventually get switched off of alcohol and onto water.
Yeah.
Damn.
As much as I'm your friend, I'm still a good friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So being your friend is making sure that you don't wake up with a hell of all hangovers in the morning.
Yes.
As if that's not what they're aiming for. Fern can be a little self-destructive as a trait.
You do activate the dad friend sometimes.
Sometimes, look, Soot's dad mode has been activated, but he understands the need to be fucking sorry in the morning.
Oh my goodness,
Jeez.
2 of them.
Oh my god,
Babies. Children even.
I'm gonna cry. There's baby kitties on my screen.
Just ignore the scattering of things on my bed.
DK's still typing.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I said I was done and then I decided I wasn't done.
That's okay.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, oh god.
I have a lot to say about. You know me. If somebody has a special skill check that is just theirs and they roll a nat 20 about it, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Soot's not the only one who suffers.
I'm glad it's an even split.
All right.
Oh.
You guys
I thought
have
about.
a fucking evening.
I'll do my stuff later.
Victor is still mostly sober by the time she goes to bed.
Fair. You're probably one of the only motherfuckers who's not making a fortitude save right now.
I did not drink at all.
Well, Aya and Victor, you are free. Everybody else make a fortitude save for hangover.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Roll like shit so it'd be funny. I didn't mean that, though.
Oh, I rolled well.
I rolled
Garvold is
bad,
used
but
to
let's
serving
see. What's my
product, not
fortitude?
drinking it.
Let's make an
That's
adder.
not my actual. No, that is my actual numbers. Jesus.
Actually, that's not too bad.
Where is adder? Where is my boy? I need to roll a fortitude save for you, King.
My boy. Love of my life.
Love of your life. Why does your fortitude suck? All right, because you're a baby.
Yeah, he's a level below us. Yo. He's so sexy.
He's not hungover.
And
Um, Fern is winning. Fern is like, there's no consequences for my actions.
Wait, that
So,
last name, isn't that a person?
that last name?
yeah,
Why does that
like
seem familiar?
Caden
Because
Kaelin.
I'll tell you why it seems familiar, because you would know this. Caden Kalian, the god of drink, is sort of
Yes.
the divine sponsor of a lot of orphanages, and the Cadenite Church does a lot of funding for orphanages, such that it is a church and not just a bunch of frat bros chilling and being rowdies, because it kind of is, and a lot of children who do not have last names or otherwise do not want their last name who end up in a Canaanite orphanage will take Kalian as their last name. So it's a way that people sort of recognize each other.
So that we can have a family.
Yeah, so it's basically you are part of the Kalian family if you are part of nothing else. So that is why you don't know this information, but Adder is from an orphanage that was largely funded by Canaanites, and therefore he is a Kalian.
Yeah.
That is why the name feels familiar. That is lore. You know that general lore context. You just don't know specifically that Adder's last name is Kalian. All right, so Adder's not hungover, so you're like, bleh, but you're fine overall.
Just need some food and I'll be right as rain.
Fern, you're not hungover at all, and there are no consequences for your actions. Garvold, this is why you're normally serving the drinks, not drinking the drinks.
Yeah.
I love not experiencing consequences.
There's no consequences for your actions.
That means I can do it again, right?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. When you're trying to sort of feel if the braid that Soot put in last night is still intact, as you sort of pull it over your shoulder, the ends of your hair are almost white.
Oh. I'm having no emotions about that.
Not what you were expecting to see.
Oh. Is it? I don't. Do I want to look in a mirror right now?
You could. There are mirrors available.
I don't think I've looked in a mirror in decades.
No.
Fuck it. What do I see?
You're gonna look in the mirror?
I'm gonna look in the mirror.
Alright, you go to find the mirror. You look at yourself for the first time in a very long time. And like usual, you don't recognize what's looking back at you. But not like usual. Your reflection isn't smiling. And it's 11:05 and I'm tired and I don't have the Fern description ready, so we're calling session there.
Yes.
Cliffhanger.
Dun, dun,
From
dun.
Tide. Perfect.